Hello everyone, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Count Silver, and today we are back with more Quartz Factory. The last time we played, things went down. Act 2 was over. We are in Act 3 now, and I don't really want to spoil anything too harshly, but I'm just going to call it the Great Disaster, because that's essentially what it was. I don't know where we're going to go from here. It's looping at this point, and I'm getting lost. So let's go ahead and get started today. So if you don't know, we're in Act 3 now. We are in Act 3. This is like, I'm pretty sure, the last act, as far as I know. Or maybe there's like a act after Act 3. I'm not really sure. It's one of those. It's either this is the last act or there's a final act after this act. We shall see. Act 2 is not as long as Act 1, obviously. So we are playing as Aoi now. That's who we are now. Just as a heads up to get everybody caught up with what's going on. And I don't want to say any more in case you want to watch it yourself, but that's where we are right now. Oh, I'm so mad. I really wish I could scream at him. I really want to scream. Oh, wow. So, also, by the way, this is a month after what happened previously, if you don't remember. He's one of my best customers. I just wish he would take the rules seriously.
He said no free refills.
What? Is that what you're mad about? The squeak of my voice surprises even me. Gosh, I've never yelled at a customer before. It feels so liberating. I feel free. The customer hangs his head. He looks as guilty as I feel on the inside. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have raised my voice at him. Stupid. I'm going to get fired for this, I just know it.
Sorry, Miss Aoi. I'll never ask again, I promise.
Damn. Crumbled like a napkin.
Make sure you don't.
Oh my god. That's it. Don't let him see you back down. But some people like that personality at maid cafes, so, you could use that to your favor. Be firm, girl. Girl being purple highlighted, just like Corpse Girl usually is. That's interesting. Stand up for yourself. The customer scurries away, and I nearly faint from the adrenaline pounding through me. What a rush. I can't believe I didn't back down.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
When I feel like I've calmed down, I fetch a cloth and begin to wipe down some tables. This place hasn't been too busy lately. I still shake when I think about the incident last month that drove away a lot of our customers. Wonder what that could be. That man. That tall, scary man with the glasses and an evil face. He hurt my sweet little Junpei. He cornered him in this very cafe and stabbed his fingers with cutlery. What kind of sick freak does such a thing? I know there's something between those two. I can't ever forget the time that man left Junpei all bruised and broken on that ground outside his apartment. Gah! I hate that man. Who does he think he is, bullying my sweetheart? Girl, I tell you this much. That man, adjusting my mic, that man is not a keeper. I was gonna say something rude. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna say that he's definitely not a keeper. I'll keep it at that. A pleasant little chime rings out from my pocket, and I recognize it as the notification I set to let me know when the cafe is closing.
Phew. Guess I better get going.
What are you even still doing here? I thought you quit. Luckily for me, I'm not on closing duty tonight. My co-workers will take care of all that. All I need to do is sign out the employee app on my phone, and my full shift will be automatically recorded. Then I'll get my paid on time, just like usual.
Bye, everyone.
I wave farewell to the other girls and duck out the front door. I mean, she seems to get along with her co-workers, at least. As usual, my cute little honeybee is waiting me outside. Oh, damn it.
Sup, baby doll?
I don't like him.
Junpei.
I rush into his arms and give him a big snuggly cuddle.
I'm so happy to see you.
Guys, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can get through this.
Of course, babe. I'm always here for you.
If I had to go through a whole act of this, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. You guys might have to bury me.
How was your shift?
Not so bad.
Glad to hear it. Guess things really have changed around here.
Yep. It's so much better since the old manager left.
Oh, is he dead? Is that why? Is he dead?
Good, good. You come tell Junpei if anyone else gives you trouble, yeah?
I will.
I nuzzle into his broad chest once more and I immediately feel safe and warm.
Can I come back to your place?
Yes.
He holds my hand and leads me toward the train station. I'm so excited to be with him again. This is her place?
Would you like tea, my dear?
What the? What in the? What world am I living in? This is so nice. Dude, speakers on the wall, flat screen TV, freaking like these like modern day like lighting fixtures. I don't know what to make of this. I'm very distraught right now. She works at a maid cafe. How is this possible?
Whoa now, Sugar Plum. You've been serving drinks to people all day. You go kick your feet up and I'll do the brewing.
Okay, that is nice. I will, I'll let that one slide. That's very kind. I didn't like the Sugar Plum comment, but that's just more of an irk on my part. Junpei is so thoughtful. Every word he says makes it clear how much he cares for me. But what if it's all just a ruse? What if it's a ploy? You see, I don't know.
Thank you.
I can't trust him after what happened. I heed his instruction and nestle myself comfortably into the sofa. As I wait for him to finish up in the kitchen, I scroll through my noise feed. I don't have that many friends on here, mainly just family members. I still like to see what everybody is up to lately. Plus, Junpei always shares funny memes and pics on his profile, so I love seeing those. He's a meme account. After scrolling for a minute, I come across a status update from a friend I haven't heard from in a while. Is it Noriko? Noriko Kurosawa. No, Kurosawa. 2 hours ago. Anyway. Yeah, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
I wish I knew too. Her entire post is short and meaningless. It just says, "Hey, hair? I don't know. I can't speak the lingo. Maybe I'm falling behind. I'm getting old. What on earth could she mean by that? When was the last time I talked to Noriko anyway? She used to call me all the time. I used to call her too. But somewhere along the line we fell out of touch. After I introduced her to Junpei, I kind of got the feeling she was jealous. No, really? Did you really get that feeling, Aoi? I wonder why. Jealous. Noriko always had feelings for me. Maybe being introduced to my boyfriend really hurt her. I mean, you kind of jumped it on her. I mean, and not to say that she owes her anything, but also, it kind of, to me at the time, felt like she was rubbing it in her face. Like, aha, look what I have here. Now, stop bothering me. Which I get it, because also Noriko's kind of, like, weird. And not in, like, in a good way. She's, like, weird in, like, she's very obsessive. Oh, now I feel terrible.
Your tea, my love.
Okay. Point's gone. He lost it. Junpei sets down 2 teacups on the small coffee table in front of the sofa. Steam rises slowly from both cups. The sight and scent immediately relaxes me.
Thank you, Pumpkin.
I'm about to die of cringe. Junpei scoots onto the sofa right next to me, and he leans his head on my shoulder. I raise a hand and run it through his hair as I continue scrolling through noise with my other hand. A post from a guy I went to school with, Shinji Fujikawa, grabs my attention. Shinya? What's he posting? Shinya with a capital S, Fujikawa, 5 hours ago. One step closer to solving the mystery of the deaths around Tokyo. Helping my father, Senior Detective Fujikawa, collect evidence from the crime scenes. It's like a dream come true. Thank you, father. Interesting. I think Shinya always wanted to be a detective. Come to think of it, we were supposed to work together at Timujin. Shinya lined up that job for me, and I...
Who's this dude?
Oh, Jesus. Junpei's gaze is fixated on Shinya's profile picture.
Oh, Shinya?
I tap on his pic and load his full profile.
We went to
I scanned through his profile and read some more of his recent posts. 2 days ago, my father, Senior Detective Fujikawa, has enlisted me to help with his top secret investigation. Can't divulge any further information. My lips are sealed. Top secret. That's dumb. That is so dumb. Why would you post that on social media? I feel like that's just putting a target on your back, if anything. 4 days ago. So happy that I managed to get a lead on this case. I submitted some information to the detective in charge of the serial murders around Tokyo, Senior Detective Fujikawa, who just so happens to also be my father, and he said I could join the investigation team as a probationary member.
This guy has a real father complex, doesn't he?
He seems to look up to his father, yes, Junpei.
Maybe.
Shinya, with the capital S, Fujikawa, 7 days ago. No one tells you what to expect when you experience heartbreak. No, what? No. Tomoe? No, what? No one tells you how hollow and empty you will feel. It's important to throw yourself into your work. I will do so.
Heartbreak? Something about this dude tells me he's never had a girlfriend in his life.
Junpei, actually, he had a very nice and beautiful woman, and you better shut your mouth.
Huh. I wonder.
Shin with the capital S, Fujikawa, 8 days ago. Farewell, my love. I'm sorry I couldn't be the man you wanted me to be. To Tomoe Watanabe, my soulmate, my other half, my one and everything. Please forgive me. What did he do? Did he throw like a jealous tantrum after what happened with, I could see him kind of pressing for more information about what happened with, God, now I can't remember his name. Kenji? No. Is it? Oh my god. I'm just gonna say Kenji. You know who I'm talking about. I would understand if he kept pressing for information. She was like, that's it. Like, I had to break up with you. And it's only because, you know, you can't know anymore. I'm sorry.
Jeez. Have some dignity, dude.
If you saw who she was, Junpei, you'd be doing the same thing. I would be doing the same thing. I'd be like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. Please forgive me.
Wow. He really likes to share everything, doesn't he?
I will agree that's probably a bad move, but you know.
I swear, he never used to be this dramatic.
Junpei yawns and puts his arm around me. A classic move. He's so sweet and romantic. Oh god. This inner monologue is killing me. I put my phone down and snuggle into his body. He's like a big soft teddy bear.
I should get going once I finish this cup of tea.
Really? Do you have to go?
Yeah, sorry, babe. I gotta check in on Mom tonight.
Oh, okay.
She looks kind of hurt by that.
You'll be okay, right?
The thought of being alone forms a pit in my stomach.
Don't worry. I'll help you out before I leave.
Thank you.
Junpei takes one last sip of his tea and gets to his feet.
I'll check the usual stuff.
Yes, please.
He walks behind the sofa and ruffles my hair with his rough hand. The bandages wrapped around his fingers feel coarse against my scalp. As he wanders around my small apartment, he calls out to me.
Oven and stovetop are both switched off. The kitchen tap is off, no drips.
He moves into the bathroom and his voice echoes against the tiled wall.
Tap is off in here too. And the shower is off.
Finally, he moves to the front door.
I'll lock this door properly when I walk out. You just have to put the deadbolt in place, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Anytime, sugar. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Love.
God, okay, that's interesting. With that, Junpei walks out the door and closes it behind him. I quickly dash from the sofa to the door and slide the deadbolt into place.
All done. The door is locked. The door is locked. The door is locked.
Oh no. I take a deep breath and tiptoe back to the sofa, then collapse into it. Junpei is so good to me. And not this music. He truly helps me out. When I'm alone, I find it so hard to be sure that everything is in order. I can't sleep or leave the apartment if there's a possibility that I've left a tap running or an appliance switched on. I can't relax if I think the door might be unlocked. I have to check things again and again until there's no doubt, shadow of a doubt that things are the way they should be. I don't remember when this obsessive compulsion behavior first started, but I've been battling it for as long as I can recall. At the very least, when Junpei is here, he checks everything for me. He's so good to me. It saves me so much time. It stops me from having to stand in front of the kitchen sink for 5 minutes, constantly checking and double checking if the tap is running. Logically, I know it's easy to see if water is flowing from the faucet. You can see it, you can hear it, and you can feel it from if you slip your hand underneath the flow. The logic rarely applies when I find myself second-guessing my own senses. I can glance at the faucet and tell myself that it's been turned off properly. It's not dripping. But when I turn away, what if I'm wrong? What if it's actually still running? I feel like my mind is betraying me. I feel like I can't trust anything I see or hear. When in doubt, it should be a simple matter of just quickly checking one more time. But the more I check, the less certain I become. And it's not just the faucet I have trouble dealing with. It's nearly everything. I unplug appliances from the power sockets to make sure they're definitely not still running. I flick light switches on and off 20 times in a row to ensure I haven't left a bulb on when I leave a room. I open and close doors repetitively, and locks are the worst. I have to examine them from every possible angle to convince myself that no one can possibly break in. There's always a possibility, AoE. Don't get it twisted. My condition is completely and utterly fucked up. Struggling against it has caused other horrible afflictions to evolve inside of me. Anxiety, depression, self-hatred. I just feel like I can't do anything without the shadow of my compulsive behaviors looming over me and controlling me. And so tonight, like many other nights, I decide to sleep right where I am, here on the sofa. Getting up and going into my bedroom is too much effort. Sleeping where I am is just much, much easier. I begin to drift off, my face planted against the sofa cushion, my legs draped over the armrest. Okay. I see. Got some OCD tendencies. They're just very extreme. I'm thankful I don't have to work at the maid cafe today. My neck is a little sore from a terrible night's sleep, but I won't let that get me down. It's Monday, the start of a fresh, brand new week. I've got lots of exciting things to look forward to. For starters, I'm expecting a delivery for some items I ordered online over the weekend. It's mostly snack food, but still, I can't wait. Secondly, I'll get to see my Junpei again this afternoon. I'm going to meet him when he finishes work. Third, my favorite anime airs on Monday nights. There's a new episode every week. Well, except for when they run repeats after a season has just finished. Junpei loves anime as much as I do. Granted, he's not into my favorite series. He says it's a little too girly, but he likes a lot of other shows. You know, he seems like he likes anime, you know? No offense, but he does have that little anime girl sticking out of his pocket at all times. Listen, I like to accessorize as well, but in the shirt pocket? I don't think so. We have so much fun discussing characters and stories we like, even if the show he watches scares me a little bit. Yes, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week. My upbeat mood is instantly shattered when Yoriko Kurosawa's name lights up on my phone screen. Oh, just the sight of her name was just like, I'm destroyed. She's calling me? We haven't spoken in so long. Why? What does she want from me? Noriko, she's such a chore. Oh my god, dang. She whines and complains so much about her life, but she doesn't know how good she has it. So what if she's scared of leaving her apartment? Agoraphobia isn't that bad. Agoraphobia? That's a new one. Hold on, I gotta look that up. Checking the Google real quick. I hope I'm saying it right too. It looks like it. Agoraphobia. Yeah, fear of places and situations that might cause panic, helplessness, or embarrassment. It's an anxiety disorder that often develops after one or more panic attacks. Wow. Let's see. Pronunciation. Let's see. Let me increase it for you guys.
Agoraphobia.
Agoraphobia. I think I said it right. That is interesting. I'm scared of everything. Everything. She's so selfish, thinking that she's the only one who has it tough. I'm so tired of tiptoeing around her feelings and her stupid sensitivities. But people do that for you. Like, and that's okay. You know? What is it? Where's this coming from?
Hello? Aoi? Hi, Noriko. Hey, listen. I know it's been a while, but can I stay at your place for a few days?
Oh, she's in trouble.
I got booted out of my apartment for not paying the rent, and, well, I was living in this abandoned factory, but...
Oh, dang. See, yeah, I knew this would happen. Like, girl, you've ruined yourself. Like, now you don't have your boy, and you're pretty much, like, on your own.
I can't do it anymore. I hate being there alone. The guy I was spending time with just disappeared, and now... Aoi? Are you there?
Is this crazy bitch for real? What a line. Is this crazy bitch for real? She hasn't spoken to me for weeks, months. It's been 1 month. And now she wants to live in my apartment? Well, maybe it has been 2 months if you take into account what was happening before.
Aoi? Sorry, Noriko. You can't stay here. Well, fuck you too.
Oh, damn. My phone beeps twice and the phone call abruptly ends. What the hell is her problem? Before I can even blink, she calls me again. I hesitate to answer this time, I bet. But...
Noriko? Sorry, I overreacted.
Are you really?
I think I'm in trouble. I think Corpse Girl is trying to kill me, and I need somewhere safe to stay.
Corpse Girl is trying to kill her. I think Noriko has finally lost the plot. I've been saying I've lost the plot for the past few times I've been playing the game. Whatever sliver of sanity she once held onto has finally slipped between her fingers.
Noriko, Corpse Girl isn't trying to kill you. What? How would you know? You are Corpse Girl. Remember?
Oh shit. Okay.
How do you? I'm the one who wants to kill you.
Oh, I see. I see.
I'm going to fucking murder you in your sleep.
Oh. 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 Noriko's silence convinces me that her memory is returning. Perhaps she called me in some delirious state or because of some fever dream.
Shit.
The call disconnects as she curses. Oh, okay, but like, why would you not just be like, yeah, you can come on over? Maybe she's afraid that she's gonna kill her first, maybe. That stupid bitch. Did she seriously forget who she was talking to? I've had it up to here with her. As soon as Junpei works out the location of her factory, I'm going to go there myself and slit her throat open with my fingernails. Okay, I guess. If you want to do that, your fingernails? But I thought he already knew the location of the factory. Like, I thought he knew. I thought that was maybe he was just bluffing? I don't know. How did he know there was a factory? I'll let her bleed out all over me and tell her that she's never meant a thing to me. I don't care how much she loves me. I'll end her life quickly, before she has a chance to confess her feelings with one last gasping, dying breath. Once Noriko is dead, the human removal service will no longer have any competition. And I'll finally be able to take her place as Corpse Girl. But why? Why would you want that? Okay, I guess we're about to find out. During our school years, I was always envious of Noriko. She was so beautiful, so slim and graceful, and she had a wonderful family, parents that loved her more than anything. Did she, or is she not remembering correctly? Whose thoughts are correct? I never had any of that. I wanted so badly to be her. I struggled with my weight back then, but that wasn't the worst of it. I had an abusive mother and a father that essentially ignored my existence. Well, until he killed me by splitting my neck open. Huh? I would have given anything to trade places with Noriko and feel alive again. You can't just brush over this comment. It didn't matter to me that Noriko complained about every aspect of her life. She moaned about how much she despised her delinquent sister. She griped about how her father walked out on her, but still sent her a birthday card every year. She laminated over the time her mother tried to kill herself in front of her and her sister, how her mother hung from the ceiling, barely alive for hours and hours until Yuriko finally figured out how to call for an ambulance. But I would have taken all of that trauma over my own upbringing. I'd have traded my life for hers without a second thought. She's just comparing trauma. Like, it still sucks. Noriko had no idea how lucky she was. Even after all these years, I never really overcame my envy of her. I even went so far as to request her death through Corpse Girl's website. Of course she didn't die. How could she have? Junpei figured it out before I did. He forced his way into Corpse Girl's website and viewed all of the death requests. Someone, Noriko, had placed a comment on the request one I submitted. A single line of text, never intended to be seen by other eyes. That's me, bitch. Knowing that she had become Corpse Girl made my jealousy grow. I wanted to take her place. I wanted people to fear me, just like they feared her. I wanted any other life, anything that would let me escape my own hellish half-existence. Thanks to trawling through her website, Junpei soon figured out the whole thing was essentially a hoax. Corpse Girl had no ability to cause death. Noriko was simply trying to con people into ending their own lives. It was pathetic. It made me laugh. I decided I'd play along with Noriko's delusions in order to ensure her downfall. That is quite interesting because I feel like we just got a big synopsis. So, like, you can't just say that you got killed by your father. What? I'm lost in the sauce right now. It's finally time. I get to meet Junpei at the station and walk him home. Yay! The Noise Corporation office is within walking distance from Shinjuku train station. Getting there is a breeze. Junpei works on the 13th floor of the massive office complex. He's one of the top dogs. He's worked really hard to get to where he is. I'm so proud of him. It's kind of funny to think that I almost got a job near here. The Tuminjin building is so close to Junpei's office. Noriko and Shinya hooked me up, but I completely bailed on them. Oh well, at that time I had no idea the love of my life worked nearby. I think I'm right on time, so Junpei should be here any second. As I wait patiently, a familiar looking girl climbs the stairs and wanders past me. Her outfit is kind of unprofessional. I wonder if she's an office employee. She looks a bit like a troublemaker. Where have I seen her before? She caught me staring at her. Oh no, she's walking toward me.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
The Queen! Queen is back! No time to run away, she's right in front of me.
Yeah, you're Noriko's friend, right? Aoi?
Noriko's friend? Everything's always about fucking Noriko.
Yes, and you are...
The brash girl swoops her hair out of her face and leers at me.
Tomoe, a friend of hers as well.
Oh,
I suddenly remember where I've seen Tomoe before. I think she was in one of some of Shinya's photos. Is she the girl that Shinya was dating and broke up with?
how is Noriko?
I don't know. Was hoping you could tell me.
Oh shit. Everybody's cut ties.
Haven't seen that skank in weeks.
I see. I haven't seen her either.
She just brushed off the fact she called her a skank. She was like, I see.
Righto. Well, I'll see you around.
Just like that, the girl brushes past me and doesn't even look back.
Bye.
I watch her as she wanders along the platform.
Yo, babe!
Oh, Junpei.
What up, doll? Hey, that chick you were just talking to? She works at Tamuchin. I I see her walking around here all the time. She's the one I told you about.
Wait, that's her?
Yup. She used to help that Kochiro asshole deliver putties for Corpse Girl. I've been waiting for ages to introduce you to. Oh.
I don't like that. I nod at Junpei and immediately break into a run. Please, no, don't. Oh my god, if they kill Tomoe, I'm done. I am done. I can't handle that. She did nothing wrong.
Go get her, babe.
Junpei cheers Fate as I leave him behind. Tomoe, she's the one helping Noriko, helping Corpse Girl. We've been waiting for a chance to follow her. Junpei has been keeping an eye on her, but her actions and movements are erratic and hard to predict. But today I fortunately have the opportunity to follow her. She's connected to so many people. Noriko, Kojiro, Shinya. They're all involved with Corpse Girl's operation. I mean, Shinya isn't, unless you want to count just the fact that he's investigating it. We want to track them all down, one by one, and cremate them like cadavers. Of course, I'm saving Noriko for last. I'll slice her open and bathe in her blood and be born again from her corpse. What is this? Some kind of like weird fucking religious shit? What's happening? I'll assume her identity and live her life and leave my own painful existence behind. I race along as fast as my legs will let me, my feet pound against the train platform, and several people passing by stop to watch me out of curiosity. As long as Tomoe doesn't notice I'm tailing her, then I don't care who sees me. I follow her all the way to the end of the platform, then I blend into the crowd as we board the same train. No offense, but they always kind of like noticeable. Like I would notice her, especially in Japan. I would, like Tomoe is too, but like, come on. I knock on the door to what I can only assume is Tomoe's apartment. She answers after just a moment and shoots me a quizzical look. Please don't, no. Don't, please God, don't do this. I can't handle it. I don't want it. Please don't. As soon as the door is all the way open, I dash forward and slam into Tomoe with full force of my tiny body.
What the fuck?
We tumble into the apartment, though Tomoe doesn't even lose her balance. She's a lot bulkier than I am. She absorbs most of the impact and manages to remain standing. That's because Tomoe is the GOAT! She grits her teeth and plants her hands on my shoulders, only to push me back with a mighty shove.
What the fuck are you playing at? You just tackled me.
I swing a fist at her face. What the fuck is this? She catches me off guard when she sidesteps my punch and brings her knee up into my gut. I reel back, but the injury doesn't bother me. What a savage.
Take that, you dumb skank.
Yeah, get her.
I'll teach you to attack me.
Get her.
I don't care if you're Noriko's friend. I'll put you in the fucking ground.
Yes, ma'am. Her long, fake nails rake across my face and blood pours from my torced skin. But I stand firm and stare her down.
You're allied with Corpse Girl, right?
Is that what this is about?
She doesn't even care. She's like, fuck you.
I don't give a shit about all that anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
It's all behind me.
You know Corpse Girl's identity?
Of course I do. Why? Are you curious? Got someone you want to have killed?
No. I know that it's Noriko.
You're damn right. I should have guessed that a friend of hers would be just as psychotic.
Kinda true, though.
Noriko can go fuck herself for all I care. I'm done with her shit.
Oh, damn. I wonder what happened.
So am I. I'm going to kill her.
Tomoe raises an eyebrow.
That so? Well, she kinda has it coming.
I see.
Corpse Girl is done and dusted. Doubt the public even remembers her these days. It's all about the human removal service. Noriko's just Noriko now.
Nah, she's fucking crazy.
But I still won't forgive her for what she did to Kojiro.
What? Oh, okay. She probably thought that she did it because... Okay, I assume this. Okay, this is my thought process. She assumes that she was the cause of what happened to him because of basically him warning her in the first place that she could have us killed at any time. And she's like, she probably took that very seriously. But also, it is kind of her fault because she told him to figure it out and he cut his own arm off. So that's not really any of his problem anymore, or her problem. What is she talking about? Does she know something I don't?
What happened to Kojiro?
Do you even know who he is?
I do.
He warned me about her, you know? He said she'd discard us as soon as we weren't useful anymore. Sure enough, she had him killed. Fucking burned him alive.
Interesting. Tomoe thinks Noriko killed Kojiro, when in reality, oh, she does know. Junpei took care of that freak. He burned the entire morgue down around him. I suppose Kojiro's death caused Noriko's and Tomoe's relationship to fall apart. Everything worked out better than Junpei planned.
Noriko will die. And so will you for your role in helping her.
Still?
Oh, come on. Why are you so insistent on messing with me? I ain't never done nothing to you. Hang on.
Even though this girl eludes an air of stupidity, I didn't expect her to actually be this dense. Surely she's figured it out by now.
Are you with the human removal service?
I don't say anything.
You're kidding me. You're the one Noriko has been fighting against this whole time. And you're her best friend.
Your point?
Are you the leader of your little group?
No.
Right.
When Tomoe pauses to brush her hair behind her ear, I strike. My hand darts forward and grips her throat, and I begin to crush it between my fingers. Do not do it. Do not do it. The girl kicks and flails. She beats her fist against my outstretched arms, but I don't flinch. Her gurgling and thrashing brings me no joy. I wish people would simply accept their fate. Please don't. No. Despite how tightly I'm squeezing her throat, she manages to form a beginning of a word. I can only guess that she's trying to call for Shinya. Shinya, the idiot boy who she already broke up with. He can't save her now. I tighten my grip and stride forward, pushing Tomoe back and pinning her against the wall. There is no way she has that much strength compared to Tomoe. It's already been established that she's way stronger than her. She kicks out at me and hits me directly in the knee. I refuse to buckle. That is not possible. Aoi is built worse than Noriko is, and you're telling me that she's just gonna be like, oh, I'm holding my ground. Her fingers continuously claw at my arm, slashing into my flesh and sending flecks of blood across the room. She thinks she can hurt me, thinks she can fight her way out of her fate. But nothing she does will ever injure me. Okay, I'm about to be mad because I know she said that she was killed from her father earlier, and I know the Herald is immortal, supposedly. Dude, you're shitting me, dude. If this is where this is going, I'm actually going to be furious because that's so dumb. You can't hurt the dead. Okay, buddy. This thought repeats in my mind as my face crashes into the floor. A ringing sound in my ears causes me to question what just happened. The residual shockwaves of a dull impact to my skull flow through my head. I wouldn't call it pain, or even an ache, just the sensation that something collided with me. But I'm already on the floor, my lips pressed against the hardwood, my eyes twitching and examining shreds of poetry falling to the floor around me. Or pottery? Not poetry. A blanket of darkness descends over me, and I hear the ragged sound of Tomoe breathing and someone's voice asking, "Are you okay?" But the question isn't directed at me. I don't think anyone cares that I'm lying here on my own blood. Yeah, you tried to kill my queen, and I don't fuck with you for that, Aoi. Is it Noriko? There's no way it's Noriko. I can't count how many movies I've seen where characters claim they've had an out-of-body experience. I've heard the stories in real life too. People on the brink of death or unconsciousness tell tales of how they could view their own body from a lofty spiritual perch. I never put much stock into that much nonsense. How can someone dead or dying, view the world with any form of clarity? When I died all those years ago, I didn't experience any such thing. It was kind of disappointing, even though I didn't expect much. I can't lie, I don't like this. I'm gonna be 100% honest, and I always am when I play games. I don't like this. Like, this is so stupid. Being clubbed across the head in Tomoe's apartment was a completely different experience than the time glass shards pierced my neck. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of consciousness, writhing around on the hard floor. I can see some light, some blurred shapes, and I can see my body down below. My body, delicate and frail and slowly decaying. I don't get it. Why would I have an out-of-body experience now of all times? I sure as hell didn't experience anything of the sort when my father slit my neck. So why now? I wonder if any of my victims ever suffered from hallucinations like this before dying. Did Komi Ida and all those people on the train platform experience this after I cut them open? What? She did that? Interesting. They also helplessly looked down on their own bodies from above at the train as the train screeched past. Imi Katsuno, boy did she scream when I pushed her over the balcony railing. Did her spirit leave her body to look down on her splattered corpse? What about the other nameless souls I've claimed from Noriko's website? There have been so many bodies piled up, countless gifts pledged in Corpse Girl's name. I didn't kill them because I wanted to shed blood. I did it to delude Noriko. That was the goal at the start anyway. Noriko never caught on to what I was doing. She took all the credit, thinking she was some all-powerful being in control of the fate of her victims. She never even tried to understand the truth. I slaved away from her, cutting and strangling and slashing and slicing. I piled up bodies for Noriko, but Corpse Girl claimed all the kills. It was a pointless endeavor. I think she would have spiraled into madness even without the power trip. I suppose it doesn't matter now. Things have changed. My only focus now is to kill Noriko. I should have done so right from the start. So she was just trying to get her attention to begin with, and now it's like, well, the fuck you, buddy. I'll kill her for wasting my time. As I look down on my body below, I see a girl too scared to go on, too scared to struggle anymore. It's a shame. If I wasn't killed years ago, I might have had the chance to live a normal life. Well, there's nothing else for it. I feel my spirit returning to my body. It's a strange sensation, because I know I'm not returning to life. How could I? I've been dead far too long. My only chance is to claim Noriko's life for my own. I'll become her and discard this rotting, walking corpse. I'm sick, dude. I'm sick. With what's going down. I can hardly see without my glasses. Everything is blurry, foggy, lacking a solid outline. Colors bleed into other colors. Blue blends into purple, and yellow melds into brown. It doesn't help that I'm partially colorblind. Never had much luck telling red and green apart anyway. Interesting. Without my glasses, I'm partially blind, helpless.
You're finally awake. Fucking skank.
You tell her. She spits at me, and her filthy saliva drips down the side of my face. It's warm. I try to lash out at her, only to find my arms have been bound to my side. I try to scheme out, but my mouth is gagged with what I can only assume is a sock. I try to lunge forward, but I'm strapped tightly to the wooden chair I'm sitting in.
I can't believe this.
Oh, he rolled up. Shinya pulled up.
This is so strange. I just...
Shut up, Shinya. Jeez.
Sorry.
The blurred forms of Tomoe and Shinya are pacing the room. Even without my full vision, I can tell that the room is bright. Sunlight is pouring in from the open window. Just how much time has passed since I was knocked unconscious? And why had they tied me up here? I scream into the mouth gag, somehow loud enough to capture their attention. Tomoe strides towards me and pulls the damp sock from my mouth.
What? What do you want?
I mumble something about being unable to see. Tomoe swears, stumbles around for a bit, then forcefully pushes my glasses onto my face.
What are you going to do to me?
I don't know. That's up to this genius.
Her arm gestures towards Shinya, a pointed finger loaded with accusation.
Me? Look, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I just saw you were in trouble, so...
Why are you here anyway? We're done. Over.
What happened?
I wanted to see you.
I'm not in the mood for this lover's quarrel.
Let me go. Or bury me.
Dude, bury her ass.
Either way, don't keep me here.
You nearly killed me, bitch! It's taken all my strength not to murder you right here!
Go ahead. Try it. You can't kill the dead.
This is so stupid, dude. God.
You're a freak.
Let me call my father. I'm sure he can take her in for questioning. He can find out her motives for attacking you.
I already know why.
I already know why she attacked me. She's trying to take down everyone associated with
Tomoe cuts herself short.
Never mind that.
I wonder, is Shinya not privy to Tomoe's relationship with Corpse Girl? Intriguing. As Tomoe's former boyfriend, I simply assumed that he was a part of the operation. I thought he was an accomplice. If he doesn't know anything, then I don't need to kill him. One less person to deal with before I go after Noriko. However, I need to focus on getting out of here first.
If you let me go, I'll never bother you again.
Whatever, dude. A lie.
Why should I believe you?
Don't, Tomoe, don't do it.
It followed me to my freaking home!
I'm sorry.
Lie.
Then I'll exchange information for my release. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Lie, lie, lie.
Like I care! I'm done with all the shit between Noriko and you!
Noriko? Has she got something to do with this?
Shut up, Shinya!
Shinya. Perhaps he's my ticket out of here. I turn my head to him and wait until he looks directly at me.
Shinya, I'm so thirsty. Can I have some water?
I'm sick of her ass. He pauses, but since Tomoe doesn't interfere, he ducks out of sight. He returns within seconds, holding a half-filled cup out to me.
Here.
I bob forward as best I can against my restraints and take a sip of the lukewarm tap water.
Thank you.
It's worth noting how easy he is to manipulate. He's the complete opposite of my Junpei, who is strong and independent and doesn't let anyone mess with him.
So,
Ugh,
about
God.
my offer.
Dude, I hate this, dude. I hate this. It was fine. I don't even like Kojiro, and yet I had more fun. Like in part 2.
Will you let me go if I share information about the human removal service?
Shinya's face turns pale.
The human removal service? That's...
I really couldn't care less about all of that. I told you, I'm done with everything.
I see.
Tomoe. She might have information that can assist with my investigation. We have to accept her offer.
No, we do not.
Oh, please. You're no cop as much as you fancy pretending to be one.
I mean, you hate her, but she's telling the truth.
I already told you that Father accepted me as part of the investigation team.
You're basically like a temporary assistant.
You're a hack, a wannabe.
Oh, sheesh.
Why can't you just be happy for me?
Shut up. Shut up, shut up!
Tomoe storms off. The sheer force of her anger causes the walls to tremble. She might be upset because you're getting yourself involved in shit you shouldn't be getting yourself involved in. You know what I mean? And it's like, now she's like, I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Probably. As far as I know. That's what I'm guessing. Shinya and I are alone in the room. I don't waste another second.
Shinya, I don't know everything that's going on, but it sounds like you're trying to solve the murder cases, right?
That's right. I'm really helping the investigation team, you know?
Shinya, please.
That's good. Very good. Please, I have information that might help you. Will you let me go if I share it with you?
No. His nervous eyes dart around, searching for any sign of Tomoe's presence. And then he looks me dead in the eyes and says the very last thing I ever expected to hear.
I'll let you go if you help me kill Noriko Kurosawa.
Sheesh.
This is your apartment?
The fuck? Why are we here? You know what? I'm done. I can't do any more today. I'm done. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. I'm not having a good time right now. I gotta be honest with you. I don't like this. I don't like the way the story is going. I don't like this supernatural, like, oh, I'm dead, you can't kill me shit. Like, I'm hoping it's not real, but like, God knows, like, she was straight up just like ripping into her and she didn't even flinch. And realistically, at her size, you know, she would. So we'll see. I don't like it so far. It was so good, like the build up was so good, and like now I'm getting this, like, come on, man. Well, whatever. We will see on the next part. I'm too deep into it now. I gotta finish the game, so we'll see where it goes. Maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe it will surprise me. Once again, guys, love and appreciate you, and I will see you guys on the next one. And as always, this has been Obediently Yours, Count Silver, signing off.